A Saturday morning scrimmage for the Army football team as spring practice 2014 continues. Rich DeMarco joined by the head coach of the Black Knights, Jeff Monken. Jeff, thanks for a couple of minutes, and tell me about what you saw out there today.
Well, I saw the need for a lot of improvement. We've been practicing for a couple of weeks. This was our 7th practice of the spring schedule, and there were some good things. We've improved in some areas, and other areas we got a long way to go. And just overall, we got a lot of work to do. I'm glad we still have 8 more practices this spring, and then we'll have the opportunity to come back in the fall to get ready for the opener.
What areas have stood out to you where you've seen maybe some market improvement over the past couple of weeks?
Just learning the schemes. I think the guys, a lot of the things we're doing offensively are similar, different terminology. There's different fundamentals, different coaching points that our guys will stress. We're lining up in an entirely different defense than we had in the past, and so there's a lot to learn. And I think they've come a long way since day one there. But each day there's new installation, there's new things going in from a defensive standpoint in terms of the coverages, the fronts, the blitzes, and all the things that we're going to need to do to have a complete package in. And offensively, we've still got a lot of our offense to install. We've got a good core of it in, but now trying to improve on the fundamentals and do the little things. Those are the things we want to work on every day and get better at. Some of it's improved, and some of it has still a lot of work to do.
What's your impression of how the quarterbacks and the quarterback position is taken to the installation of this offense?
I think there's some competition there. I don't know that one guy is clearly standing out from the others. And on one hand, that's good that there's competition. On the other hand, I'd like to see a guy that would really separate himself and show us that he's the clear starter. So I think, like everybody, those guys are still learning and trying to come along in what we're asking them to do. And hopefully by the end of the spring schedule here, we'll have an idea who the starter is.
2 weeks in, you have a couple of weeks of spring practice left. Specifically, is there anything you're looking for to see over these next several practices?
I'd like to see us play more physical. I don't think we're playing physical enough, and that's something I'd like to see improve.
That was Army head coach Jeff Monken, now joined by Black Knights quarterback A.J. Schurr. A.J., how did you feel out there during today's scrimmage?
We felt good. It was nice to come out here and just play football. Sometimes doing the individual drills and the meticulous stuff, while it's important, sometimes you just want to play. And so we were excited to get out here, compete as a team. Coach said at the end, we had some guys doing some good things, but as a team, as offense, myself, I think we need to get better. And we know that there's always stuff we can work on, but like he said, as a team, we need to get better. But there were some good things and always stuff you can work on. You wait all week and you put in, Coach said Saturday's the payoff day. You work hard all week for Saturday to go out there and, do what you've been practicing and just let loose and do your thing.
How has the learning curve been for you and members of this offense with the new coaching staff so far this spring?
It's definitely been a steep learning curve. When you're trying to turn a program around, you can't take the time. You got to hit the ground running. That's what we've been doing. And that's expected. When you want to make changes, you're going to have to expect a lot of the players, and we need to expect more of ourselves. The learning curve has been steep, but I think it's needed.
A.J., thanks for a couple of minutes. We look forward to talking to you as spring football moves on.
Thank you.
That's Army quarterback A.J. Schurr joining us. Rich DeMarco at Army spring practice, a Saturday morning scrimmage here at Michie Stadium. For Night Vision, I'm Rich DeMarco.